Regular frontrunners Audi Sport Abt Schaeffler have been winning in Formula E since day one, when Lucas di Grassi took victory at the 2014 Beijing E-Prix. Since then, they've racked up 12 wins, 40 podiums and 2 championships, 1 teams and 1 drivers. Despite some reliability issues and a few controversial moments on track, Audi Sport have positioned themselves as one of the top 2 teams to beat in Formula E. Daniel Abt and Lucas di Grassi, the most experienced driver pairing on the grid, have contested every single race as teammates at Audi Sport. Di Grassi has battled for the championship in every season, narrowly losing out on his first try, getting involved in a controversial last race shunt with his rival on the second attempt, and finally clinching it with an against-the-odds comeback at the third time of asking. For the 2017-18 season, the team transitioned to a full works effort, but was plagued by unreliability in the early races. Di Grassi scored no points in the first 4 rounds, and Abt's first ever win was taken away from him for a technical infringement in Hong Kong. But with racing legend Alan McNish taking the helm as the new team principal, the German squad quickly turned things around. Daniel Abt emerged from Di Grassi's shadow with 2 impressive victories in Mexico City and in his home race in Berlin. Whilst the reigning champion collected 7 podiums on the trot, finishing in the top 2 every time and taking wins in Zurich and New York City. It was enough to secure second place in the Drivers' Championship, and they also managed to steal the Teams' Championship from Techeetah at the last second. Audi weren't quite able to carry their ominous pace through to the following season, losing out to DS Techeetah in the Teams' Championship. Di Grassi's last-second showstopper victory in Mexico City and dominant performance in Berlin were the main highlights, but it was an altogether more subdued campaign as they navigated Formula E's most competitive and chaotic field to date. Di Grassi's distant hopes of a championship were dashed in New York City, and while Abt's consistency was impressive, he wasn't able to mount a title charge.
Consistency doesn't sound so good, it's better to have some highlights like I had in season 4 when I had 2 wins. The season was not really that much better, but all in all, if you have 2 wins, it just sounds much more exciting to people than I'm consistent. So therefore, I think consistency is still needed in Formula E if you want to be at the top. That's quite clear, but I need to win races. That's the goal.
Both will get another chance at glory as Audi Sport maintains driver continuity for the 6th year running. Di Grassi has forged a reputation as a victory at all costs type of driver whose determination to win sometimes supersedes team orders. But will it be enough to seal a second championship? Audi's history stretches back over 100 years and features some absolutely classic machinery. So let's take a look at some of the highlights. The evolution of Audi. The evolution of Audi started in 1936 with the Auto Union Type C. A streamlined world record version of the Type C had a 399 km/h top speed and featured mid-engine and lightweight technology. The 1980 Audi Quattro turbocharged 2.1 5-cylinder engine. Michèle Mouton became the first woman to win a World Championship rally in the Quattro, and in 1982 and 84, Audi won the World Rally Manufacturers Championship. The 1990 Audi V8 Quattro, the 420 brake horsepower normally aspirated 3.6-litre V8 engine. Audi introduced the 4-wheel drive Quattro in DTM, and it won the DTM Championship in 1990. The 1996 Audi A4 Quattro, 300 brake horsepower normally aspirated 2-litre engine. The all-wheel drive gave this super touring car extra grip in adverse conditions, but the extra traction was punished via weight penalties. The 2000 Audi R8, 550 brake horsepower mid-engine 3.6-litre twin-turbo V8. Designed to race in the newly established LMGTP class, beginning Audi's Le Mans and endurance race-winning legacy. The 2006 Audi R8, 414 brake horsepower 4.2-litre naturally aspirated V8. Driven by Tony Stark in Iron Man, with the Spider V10 and V10 Plus models widening its appeal further. The 2006 Audi R10 TDI, a 5.5-litre twin-turbo V12 diesel engine. It won its first race, the 2006 12 Hours of Sebring, as well as the 06, 07 and 08 Le Mans. The 2012 R18 e-tron Quattro, 3.7-litre turbocharged V6 TDI engine. The first hybrid-powered race car from Audi, and Audi's fastest Le Mans car ever, with the lowest fuel consumption of all Audi's Le Mans races. The 2019 Audi e-tron, 399 kilometers of range and a 95 kilowatt-hour battery pack. The e-tron can charge from 0 to 80% in 30 minutes using a 150 kilowatt fast charger. The Audi e-tron FE06 Formula E Gen 2 car. 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.7 seconds and a top speed of 280 km per hour. Now that they share the grid with 3 of their direct rivals in BMW, Mercedes and Porsche, can Audi maintain their position as the top German manufacturer and seal their second title? We'll find out as the battle begins on the